Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so stiff.
Where are they going?
Let's go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Whoa!
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood.
Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you? Are you a relative of one of the Riften dockworkers, Agonian? Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to Blackmarsh. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn our... as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the lizard!
There it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the ground!
Dragon!
This way!
What is that thing?
Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move, now! Up through the tower. Let's go! Another second now. Just...
In on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going.
Go! Follow when we can!
Hammy, you need to get over here! Now! That boy, you're doing great. Toro! Go on! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
Gods guide you, Hadvar.
Stay close to the wall! Quickly, follow me!
Still coming! Come on, give me a hand! Into the keep!
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close.
Run, you idiot! Soldiers, townspeople, and rakes into the keep! Yeah!
Raylo, you damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Handler. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine. I hope that dragon gets you all to Sovngarde.
You, come on! Into the keep!
With me, prisoner. Let's go.
How does it move so damn fast?
Come on. We need to get inside. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? To bring us to the end times? We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these bones. You better get some gear. See if one of these chests has some armor for you. You better get that armor on. Give that... What if you swing? Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
Just give me a minute. I'm out of breath.
Hear that? Storm clouds.
Someone there?
Maybe we can raise...
Imperial dog! If you want to die... I will kill you! Let me see if I can get that door open. Let's get... Give up easy.
What are you doing? We need to get out of Helgen, now!
These Imperials have potions in here. We're going to need them.
Hey!
Time to end this little game.
own kind!
An old storeroom. See if you can find some potions. Might come in handy. Done then? This way. The torture room. Gods, I wish we didn't need these. Hear that?
Quite good enough, are you?
Be careful.
You fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their company.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage. See if you can get it open with me. We'll need everything we can get. Grab what you can and let's go. dragon, first in 1,000 years. Come on, hurry up.
Worry about yourself.
This way.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute. Let me think.
You won't lay down your... There you are. Come on. Don't give up on this guy. I'll do. Who's that?
Damn you!
All right, let's see if we can... The way out.
I better stay back and see to the old man. Good luck. 2.
The way out's up ahead. Come on. Let's see where this goes.
Wait! Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. This town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Lucan over in the Riverwood Traders says thieves broke into his store. Strange. He says... And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Hadvar? How do you know him? I'd be glad to help a friend of Hadvar, but you didn't answer my question. How do you know him? What? A dragon? In Helgen? That explains what I saw earlier, flying down the valley from the south. I was hoping I was wrong about what I thought it was. You're right. I saw it. Didn't want to believe my own eyes is all. A dragon. Here in Skyrim. What's this world coming to? First the war, now dragons. Trouble loves company, they say. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need, within reason. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace. Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Uncle Halvor, hello.
Hadvar. Thank Talos. Your friend told me about Helgen. Come on inside. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell us what happened.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was big as a mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your nonsense.
You just find that...
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy. Helgen was destroyed? How did you get away?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
When your friend told me, I didn't believe it at first either.
Mara's mercy. A dragon? In Helgen? Why, it could be here at any moment.
I'm sure Riverwood will be all right, dear. When the Jarl learns what's happened, he's sure to send soldiers. Go on, Hadvar. Let's hear the rest of it.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new. People are rightly stirred up about the damn Dalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim. It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Dalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
Hadvar, did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush.
Well, I'd better get back to work. You two make yourselves at home.
Did you really see a dragon? Can I help you? My father is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice. Someday, I'm going to forge my own sword. Papa says I'm not ready for weapons, so I make lots of horseshoes and hobnails.
Make yourself at home.
Mama doesn't think I'm girlish enough, but that's just stupid girl talk.
Alvar and I, we got a daughter, little Dorothy. I just hope the war doesn't come to Riverwood. There's enough trouble in the world without those Stormcloaks stirring up more. Good day.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. And make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to Solitude.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother. You're a strapping young man. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, what? The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those, the sooner you find the claw. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
So, Bleak Falls Barrow is just outside of town. I can show you. Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
This way. We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Good dog.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows. This way. This way.
I wonder why they only
have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. This way. This way. This way. This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child. Mara bless you for agreeing to help us. Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up. Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready. Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say.
You're not supposed to be in here.
You're not supposed to be in here. I'm not going to warn you again. Get out, or I'll call the guards. You're not supposed to... You should have listened. Guards, help! Trespasser! I'm warning you. Back off.
By order of the Jarl. Stop right there. All right, but you just watch yourself. Next time, I might not be so lenient.
I won't take no for an answer.
Kill him!
Do your worst!
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Until next time.
Got the man like you needs a war horse, I reckon. None of 'em's older than 9, and the youngest is 6. Now the horse I got for sale is 7 years old, but in fine health. She's got a lot of spirit, that one. We've taken to calling her Queen Alfsiger, or just Ali for short. I expect you can name her anything you like, once she's yours. Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. Suit yourself.
Come
Ride
to
strong.
chat with an old woman? Looking for a horse? I own these stables, but Skulvar can help you with a purchase.
Only thing better than riding a
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn. Hail, Summoner. Conjure me. They say your Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice. Shouting.
You can't take that.
Sheep, by order of the Jarl, stop right there. All right, but you just watch yourself. Next time, I might not be so lenient.
Come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak quicker. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here. You'll end up like a rope. Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes. All right. But you just watch yourself. Next time I might not be so lenient.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Get on with it!
Traitor! You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate guard you were!
Wait, I know you.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Right, Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. I suppose that's true. Expect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived, Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl
Don't even think
Balgruuf.
about it. Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir. You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion. The kind that evaluates your usefulness during duress. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse. The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Hrogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in. Yes, this is a test. I don't think you're regular militia material. I want to see what you're capable of. Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier. Sir.
Wait, I know you.
Fear for the bow, eh? I'm a swordman myself.
Wait, I know you. All right then.
Spare some gold for a veteran? Watch what you're doing. Can you spare a septum? Lost an eye during the Great War, or I'd earn it myself. What? You see a man fallen on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever? I was there. I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. I was the finest scout in the Legion once. Tracked down all the places in the wilds that were causing people trouble. Lost my helmet in one of the old caves. My pretty, pretty helmet. Life just got worse after that. Kept losing things. So many things. Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some of my old scouting tricks. I do miss that helmet. Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass. You know you can afford a septim or two.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink.
They were smaller back then. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense. Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested. Have you seen that Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and
I've heard
love.
Jari Raz hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige. Remember the winking skeever next time you're footsore.
Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know, you'll... Feel free to make requests. Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music, good drink, and good friends is all I've ever asked for. Generally, if you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus. That said, I did see a visitor pass through on his way to the Blue Palace. Only in that I'm a graduate. I work here at the Winking Skeever. I would highly recommend it, though. Talk to Viarmo if you're interested. Sure. What can I do for you? Sure. My voice could use a rest.
Traitors, civil wars, dragons. Huh. Those troubles don't cross my doorway. So sit, relax.
There's nothing like... Sure. What can I do for you? Only true Imperials request that one. This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone. For the age of aggression is just
by
about
blade or by
done.
spell. If you want it dead, I'll make it
Drive out
dead.
the storm cloaks and
If you
restore
change
what
your
we
mind,
own.
seek
With
me
our
out
blood
here.
and our steel,
The
we
blade
will
can be
take
as
back
lethal
our
as the
home.
spell, but deadlier still is the one.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
Hiya, what's your name? Are you visiting? What do you do?
Feel free to make requests.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Fresh fish. Fresh fish. Plenty of fresh fish for you.
Apples, tomatoes, leeks, and cabbages. Fresh
Down at the docks. There are a few good spots if you can avoid the East Empire company workers and those red wave thugs. Svari, yes. It's been hard on her. The girl misses her uncle. I've tried to explain that Rogvir did something bad, and that we all have to be accountable for our actions. But the child feels what she will.
Spiced wine. The taste
These are troubled times.
and heart.
Be on your guard out there.
You look like you could do with a ripe apple. Or a tomato. Cabbage. Or leek. I have my ways, but it's not easy these days. The Black Blood marauders have been plundering ships off the coast. A lot of people been hurt by their foolishness. That I do. I had a messenger from Dragon Bridge stop here on his way to the Blue Palace not too long ago. He was very nervous. Mentioned something about needing help.
Finest fish here. Caught daily.
Come back when you figure out how to spend money.
You wouldn't have a few minutes to run down to the docks, would you? Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up. I need someone to convince them to release it.
The finest fish here. Caught daily.
Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time. Oh, yes. A secret family recipe. The only good thing my father Octiev ever did. In fact, it's so good, no one else in Skyrim even tries to make any.
Fresh fish.
Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
I bet my papa could beat you up.
Biren said you... Huh. You know, you've got a certain fire in your eyes. Just... Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. No, that was an ugly affair. High King Torig's death has turned the whole town on its head. Between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All of those rambling speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that. Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army. Come back to bits and pieces anytime. Welcome. Look around. We've got everything you could want in life. At least, that's what Biren does.
I get to help Mother with the shop. I used to help Papa too, till I tried to use the forge.
I'm warning you, back off! Biren said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first sight. Get away from me.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
All right. But you just watch yourself. Next time I might not be so lenient.
Hmm?
Wait. Hail, Summoner. Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
New in town, right? If you need a place to sleep, head over to the Winking Skeever. We keep a fine inn.
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us, we're very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deeja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. Of course not. Thieves take what is precious. Thieves steal. We just take what will not be missed, what no one needs anymore. Maybe we take some weapons and stop a few deaths. Who would call that thievery? I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash. Turn me in? For what? What crime's been committed? I'm just making idle talk about what would most undoubtedly be a tragic event. A tragic and very, very profitable event. It would be best if we spoke little until you've come. You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Wait, I know you.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn. Iron sword, huh? What are you killing? Butterflies? Wait, I know you. Until next time. Hey, watch it. Wait, I know you.
ask?
What now?
I knew you'd miss me.
Oh, what is it?
Whenever you're ready.
Yes? Let's go. Yes? Let's go. Yes? Let's go. Do you need something? Let's go.
New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better. Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races. No offense, of course. Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning. Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do. I'd better get going.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. You already know all that I know. Until next time.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim. The local... You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you. All right, then. Savos doesn't care for politics. He likes to believe the college is
Hey, that isn't yours. It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. No? Well, then she hasn't gotten to you yet. But she will. And don't you believe a word of it. My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But she is not going to get the better of me. Oh no, I won't let it get to me one bit. That's what she's after. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you.
Pray to Stendarr while you can.
Oh well, must have run off. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. I don't want to see... Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
It's lies. All of it. I don't care. Feralda, don't act like she didn't say anything. I know her, and I'm here to assist anyone interested in joining the college. Also, my presence tends to frighten the locals and keep them away. She's threatened by... But she is not. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you.
You need a book? Hey! Don't even think about it.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely. Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future. I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward. You can see me? Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Until next time. Illusion really is the least appreciated of the schools of magic. If only I could be free of the mundane, day-to-day activities life so often requires. What do you need? So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Till next time.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Wait, I know you.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Bastard!
Can't wait to count out your coins.
Span in that stinking jail. Rather die than give myself.
It's probably killing. Toads they gotta sleep. Get him when he's
enough of you. Damn you!
Huh? Thought I heard something. This is the end for you. Just a scratch. Swear I'll
Huh? Time to end this little game.
Time to end this little game.
Wait, I know you.
Looks like you had no... The effects have already been felt. The Ice Runner has failed to dock on time. Without the lighthouse, the Ice Runner will have swung wide of the western shoal and run aground on the eastern coast. My sister Dija will be at the wreck with our Black Blood marauders. She knows to expect you.
What do you need? Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drum, and why wouldn't I be? We sing tales of kings, queens, and their politics, 'tis true. But do you know who really makes history? The person who writes it. Farewell, stranger.
I'm too old to work. Take my advice. Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Feel free to make requests.
If you need a good
You should think about
welcome
staying
to the
on
Winking Ski.
This one's a
Take a
favorite
look.
A legend we all know and love.
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting. I but I'll be here in solitude for longer still. Fiata's skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with... what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow. And far to the west lies a ruin. There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable. Where the dragon attacked? We've heard rumors of death and fire from the skies, but no real news. Then we should soon be selling arrows by the bushel. A sword is no good against a dragon. Good to talk to a fellow traveler.
You were there for Rogvir's execution. Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter. You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out. Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip.
Are you my gallant hero? Have you come to whisk me away to a life of adventure and romance?
If you insist.
I made a wish in the town well that a golden knight came to take me to his castle. Oh, does it spoil the wish if I tell?
Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Eriker's world. Oh, if you're looking for a good attitude, go see the bards. They'll fake it for you if nothing else. If you're looking for truth instead, see Noster. He's a good example of what life has to offer. And if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. But whatever you do, just leave me alone. Yes, my older brother, and the person you probably want to be speaking to right now. But really, since Torig's death, Falk Firebeard wields the true power of the Jarl's Court. My brother is nothing more than a pompous little fop. We'll speak again later, if we must.
Being friends with the bartender's son has its advantages, huh?
By blade or by spell. If you change your mind, seek me out here. The blade can be as lethal as the spell, but deadlier still is the one who wields both.
I have no business with you. Leave me. Go away. I have more important things on my mind right now.